Welcome back to Mastering MHA MBA. This is Chapter 13 on motivation, the force behind why some people work hard and persevere while others do the bare minimum. In Part 1, we start with the oldest and most human question: what do people actually need from their work? First, a definition. In management, motivation describes the forces within a person that account for the level, direction, and persistence of effort they put into work. Level is how hard you try, direction is where you aim that effort, and persistence is how long you keep going. A manager who leads through motivation creates the conditions that make people want to work hard. The classic starting point is Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. He split human needs into lower order needs, physiological, safety, and social, and higher order needs, esteem and self actualization. Two ideas drive it: the deficit principle, a satisfied need no longer motivates, and the progression principle, we generally satisfy lower needs first, then reach upward toward growth and self fulfillment. Clayton Alderfer took Maslow's 5 levels and simplified them into 3: existence, relatedness, and growth. That is his ERG theory. His key twist is the frustration-regression idea. When you cannot satisfy a higher need like growth, an already satisfied lower need like security can flare back up. It is why frustrated workers often refocus on pay and job security. David McClelland offered a different lens: needs we acquire through life experience. There are 3: the need for achievement, the desire to do something better and master hard tasks; the need for affiliation, the desire for warm relationships; and the need for power, the desire to influence others. High achievers thrive on challenging goals, quick feedback, and personal responsibility. McClelland made one distinction every manager should remember: there are 2 faces of the power need. The need for personal power is exploitative, chasing control for self-gratification. The need for social power is the healthy phase, using influence fairly to achieve group goals. That social power is the kind essential to good leadership. Now, Frederick Herzberg and his surprising 2-factor theory. He found that the things that make us dissatisfied are different from the things that motivate us. Hygiene factors like pay, working conditions, and policies live in the job context. Fix them and you remove dissatisfaction, but you do not create motivation. Real motivation comes from satisfier factors in the job content itself: achievement, recognition, responsibility, and growth. That leads straight to job design, matching the job to the person. The core characteristics model points to 5 ingredients of a motivating job: skill variety, task identity, task significance, autonomy, and feedback. Score high on all 5 and the work feels meaningful. But there is a catch. Enriched jobs motivate most when the person actually has strong growth needs and the right skills. Here is where this gets very current and a little alarming. In Gallup's 2025 global report, employee engagement fell to just 21%, meaning nearly 8 in 10 workers are not truly engaged. Manager engagement dropped too. Gallup estimates that all this disengagement costs the global economy around $10 trillion a year, roughly 9% of global GDP. Motivation is not a soft topic. It is a trillion-dollar one. Let us recap Part 1. Motivation is the level, direction, and persistence of effort. Maslow, Alderfer, and McClelland map the needs that drive us from survival to self-fulfillment. Herzberg reminds us that removing dissatisfaction is not the same as creating motivation. And good job design fits the work to the person. Needs are where motivation begins. This builds on our chapter notes from Schermerhorn and Bachrach's Exploring Management, 7th edition, on how human needs influence motivation, updated with 2025 data on the global engagement crisis. We understand what people need. In Part 2, we look inside the mind at how our thoughts, comparisons, and decisions shape how hard we choose to work. If this is helping, subscribe, and we will see you there.